Are you looking to attract wedding clients and make some extra income? Good, because in this video we show you how you set yourself up for success with that, with this usually overlooked step. Hey, Jonathan here from hustlography.com, helping you to generate extra income with your photography by leveraging social media marketing. On this channel, we share tips just like this video and much more. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. By the end of this video, you should have a clear understanding of the images that should go into your portfolio and how you can actually go about making that happen, even if you're just starting out. The first thing we're going to talk about is reverse engineering your portfolio. What that simply means is, I guess it's not that simple, really, it is. What we want to think about when we talk about reverse engineering your portfolio is what is the end game? A potential wedding client sees your portfolio and either books you or contacts you to make a decision whether to book you or not through a meeting. What we have to think about is what do we have to show them for them to actually make that decision. Remember, the pictures that they see are the pictures that you chose for them to see. So what we want to do is create that initial portfolio based on proven images that would make your potential wedding clients want to contact you. But you have to give them a reason to contact you, because there are so many photographers out there. Why should they contact you? Why? When this potential bride goes on your portfolio, if it's your website or Instagram, wherever it is, we're not talking about that as yet. She wants to see an image of a bride posing, see a ring shot, a beautiful wedding cake. She wants to see a first dance, family portraits. That's just to name a few. And this is not set in stone. These are some of the main images that brides and potential brides want to see. So how do you find the best shots? Now, if you've already done a wedding or two, you have some content to work with. But if you're a beginner and you're just starting out and you want to build this portfolio from scratch, that might actually be easier if we're going to be doing this the right way. We're going to choose what are the images that we want to actually recreate. There's no sense reinventing the wheel. You could use your own creativity, but it's better to use your own creativity on a proven image already and make it your own. Create it in your own light, whether it's artificial light or natural light. How to find those top performing images? Now, there's no right or wrong answer. Well, maybe there are a couple of wrong answers, but there are several ways you could go about this. You could use Google Images, Instagram, Facebook. There are many platforms out there that you can search for images that perform well. When I say perform well in terms of a lot of likes and comments, shares. Platform that I use, and I suggest that you use as well, is Instagram. You open up Instagram, you use the search feature, the little magnifying glass. The different types of shots that we mentioned previously, use the hashtags in front of that. So like hashtag ring shot, hashtag bridal portrait, wedding photography, first dance, wedding cake. Instagram shows you the related search terms. Use a lot of the other related hashtags as well. And look for the top 9 posts in each of those. You're going to look at the engagement. You're going to look at how those posts perform. If it's Instagram you're using, you want to look at the likes and comments. Comment shows high engagement. What you want to do next is save the images that you like, the images that you're interested in recreating. All we're doing at this point is simply finding top performing images. Okay? There's a save feature in Instagram. You're just going into each of the top shots, checking out the hashtags, looking at the images, and you're hitting the save button. When you're finished saving all of the different shots and the different type of shots, the next thing I did was I created a collection. I just simply called it wedding shots. So when you go in your profile, and you would actually see there's the images that you saved. And if you created that collection, you open the collection, you choose add images to collection or add to collection. And all of the images now that you saved previously, you can add them to that collection. So you have everything in one spot. Now, as I mentioned, this is just one way. You could just go on the internet, search for images, download them, put them in a folder, whatever works for you. This is what worked for me. At this stage, the next thing that you could do, if you're anything like me, you follow a lot of photographers. Right now we're talking about weddings. So look at wedding photographers, or look at the shots of photographers wedding related. You know what I mean? Save the images that you want to recreate. So we're good so far. The next tip is to start with what you have. What I did was a styled shoot. I used my wife as a model. She used her wedding dress. I had a list of images, just like I mentioned, using Instagram, the images that I wanted to recreate in my own style, which is what I did. If you want to get that shot with a bouquet, you could just buy a bouquet, get a bouquet borrowed, approach a flower shop, let them know that you're doing this style shoot, and let them know what's in it for them. They can get some professional images that they can use to market themselves, and you get the images for your portfolio. So it's a win-win. A next shot is a ring shot. This is a very important one. If you're not married already, you can borrow a ring from a friend, a close friend, family member, somebody who trusts you. The next important part of a wedding is the family portraits. Bride and groom get to take pictures with their respective families. You can offer family shoots to a family, right? An important part is the first dance. Maybe you have some friends who got married. They didn't have an official photographer for their wedding. Have them dress up. You're giving them the images. You can even approach a bridal store. Let them know you're doing this shoot, and they can get some images out of this to showcase themselves on social media. The idea there is really for you to get these images for your portfolio. Now that you have a list of all of the different types of shots and shots that you're going to build this initial portfolio with, how do you go about it? What do you do next? The things that you have to do, put it in your calendar. You have a calendar on your phone. Put it in there. Plan it out properly. Think about all of the different things has to be done with each of the different types of shoots. The people that you have to contact, the things that you have to borrow, the things that you have to maybe buy. There's a park that you have to go to, check the weather. When you figure out everything that needs to be done for each of the shoots, what you can do is come up with a checklist. Simply, I use Google Keep, so as something I done, check it off the list, check it off the list. The reason I'm stressing to put dates is because you want to do this as soon as possible so you can start generating some extra income. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any additional tips or would like to talk about any of the ones that we mentioned, please let us know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.